What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king. Welcome you back to more Let's Play Forza Horizon 3. Last episode, we finished off the final events here in Forza Horizon 3 Hot Wheels, and all that's left is the Goliath event. This is it. This is the last one. It's going to take us all the way around Hot Wheels, and we got to win this race. So here we go. Let's do this thing, and we can actually take a look at the track really quickly. Yep, it goes crazy. So I got myself a new Ford GT 2017, and this is going to be my ticket to victory, hopefully, as we try to win this dang thing. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Oh, we are already off to a fantastic start. Okay, let's try to catch up here. So, I actually did not stop at the upgrade that I got at the end of the last episode. I ended up also going into the tuning menu to make this thing even faster, because I decided, you know what, its speed is not going to be quite enough for what I need out of it for a race like this. I'm going to need to be able to beat the best of the best here, so we're just gonna go as hard as we can with this car without making it X-Class, which is what I managed to do, and hopefully now I should be able to win this thing, as long as I can drive carefully with it and not go anything overboard with it. But here we go. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh, it's flying, and it is gorgeous. I didn't even notice the stripes when I picked the livery too, but that's a nice bonus if I'm being honest. It actually does make it stand out a little bit more. Alrighty. Look at this thing go, man. Oh my gosh, dude, it flies. I freaking love it. Holy cow. Thank you very much. So this is going to be a long one. It's going to be a long race, and I got to be really careful about things like that. I can't be going careening off the course because obviously this is a one shot. It's do or die here. Otherwise I have to start the entire freaking thing over again, and I really don't want to do that. So let's just be as careful as we can going through some of these things. Holy cow. Dude, this car. Alright, I don't like that booster is there, and I never have. This entire time, it gave me a panic attack every time I approached it. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we do have a car catching up on us, so we got to be a little bit careful about how we handle this here. There we go. And then accelerate. Of course, it has to be raining right now, which just adds to the fun. But if I can just pull away from El Carnivoro, or maybe he could crash in some spectacular way, that would also be really awesome. Looks like we're going through another loop coming up here. So let's do this thing. Oh, we're flying. We are flying. Jeez, this car. I mean, I love it. But man, it is an unwieldy beast. There we go. Okay, yeah, slow down more. No! No. None of that. Get out of here. Get out of my freaking way. El Carnivoro, off the cliff you go. I was hoping we could knock him off the track. I gotta be so careful when I'm going to these bends. It is very easy to go flying off if I play a stupid hole. I thought I was gonna hit one of them in midair. That would have sucked. There we go. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Look at this speed. This thing. Man. You're probably wondering, why did you pick the Ford GT of all cars to be your main one for the event? One, because it looks cool, and two, because it was actually affordable. And it's one of the few S2s that look cool and is affordable that I didn't already have. So, because I made a pretty comprehensive collection of the S2s. Really, the only ones I didn't end up getting that were worth anything were the ones that were like way too expensive. I'm talking the McLaren F1 GT, the Veneno, and then of course there was like the couple of Ferraris, the McLaren CLK GTR, pretty much all the ones that were like in the 2 million range or higher. And even then, I still got a nice handful of them, thankfully, due to things like the auction house and whatnot. But really, in that price range, the Centenario was my only goal. And then the LaFerrari and the Veyron and the Zonda were kind of all nice bonuses. So, actually, the Zonda was a downloadable car, though, wasn't it? I can't remember. I think it came with something, so it was kind of just a gift. I could be wrong, though. No, actually, I think I won that one in a wheel spin, didn't I? I don't even remember. At this point, oh, geez. Oh, gosh. Okay, none of that. None of that now. None of that. I'm really afraid of catching air here just because of all of the bumps we're going over. Don Chewy is now the one catching up on us. Frickin' this guy and his aggressive driving, which I don't like. So now we're going to have to stave him off in probably the most precarious section of the entire Hot Wheels expansion, which is this whole city spot. Alrighty, there we go, there we go. Oh, he is right on my tail. Okay, hold on, we're fine, we're fine. We're actually going to slow down here, though, even though we went through the boost. How in the world is he going so fast? No, you need to get out of here, sir. Oh, I'm going to cut you off, yeah. Jeez, he is flying. I guess it's because I'm playing at things a little bit too safe here. But we're coming up on the home stretch. Oh, we got bumps. Oh, we got bumps. Oh, we got bumps. I don't like the bumps. I really don't like the bumps. That is not fun. Okay, Don Chewy fell behind. El Carnivoro is now back in second again. He was there before. But we have a sizable lead at the moment. Keep this up without, again, careening off of the track. You know, we haven't really, we haven't really encountered any of, like, the split sections in this race, which I think I'm okay with. I didn't really like those too much. Okay. Okay, this is the part we really got to be careful. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, we're going on a big jump here. I actually that is exactly what I was worried about, is that. Oh, man, that's... Okay, we actually are still in first, which is good. But, oh, man. Okay, this is still salvageable. This is still a salvageable victory. But jumps like that are no freaking bueno. El Carnivoro has my Veneno, and I don't like it. Give it back. I wanted to get that. It's the one regret I have about this Let's Play is that I never got my hands on that thing. Oh, well. Okay. Oh, these jumps, man. These jumps. They are so scary. Okay. Oh, these turns are not conducive to boosts like that. Here we go. Final stretch. This is it. Let's finish this in style. Yes! Beautiful. We went so fast, it couldn't even photo finish us in time.
Yes, you're back. I mean, of course you're back. I wasn't worried. It's not like you could have got lost or anything, but nice win, boss. Proud of you.
Thank you. You also lied to me and said that I just had to follow the orange the whole way. There was clearly a lot of blue during all of that, so you're full of crap. But we got 46,000 credits. Not bad. Enough experience for one more wheel spin. And now that that is all done, and hey, we actually got the featured car in that wheel spin, which is kind of funny, even though it's not really anything to write home about. Now that we have done all that, I think it is time for us to head back to Byron Bay.
Amazing racing out there, boss. I still can't believe we pulled this off. Now get back out there. There's still plenty to discover.
You know, Kira, I hate to break it to you, but there really isn't, actually. We're going to just turn around.
Definitely. So you get back in the car. I'll start bringing drivers in for some full-blown championships.
Yeah, okay, you do that, Warren. I'm sure it would be a great time. I mean, yeah, I guess we can, like, set up some actual, like... Can we set up? Yeah, okay, we can set up some championship variants of all of the races, which I guess is kind of cool and all. But I'm not even going to bother with that. There's really no need for it. We're just going to get back on the pier, head back to Byron Bay. And now that we are back here in the festival, guys, we're basically done here. There's one more thing I have saved, but we're going to be worrying about that in the finale. I know we're only like 7-8 minutes into the episode, but I'm going to head on in here really quickly, and we're just going to kind of take a look at all of the vehicles that we had throughout this series. And oh my goodness, I mean, I'm just remembering immediately everything that we freaking used here. The Audi Sport Quattro being like our go-to for so much of Blizzard Mountain. My goodness, you can see I got two versions of the BAC Mono, which is interesting. The BMW M6, that was my like one of my A-class go-tos for this entire playthrough. Obviously, there's the Veyron, there's our Bowler EXR-S right next to the Trailcat as one of the best off-road vehicles during this entire playthrough. Not really a whole lot else in this video. Oh, there's the Dodge Challenger. Not bad. Viper, I actually used that quite a bit. I remember using the Dodge Charger Daytona quite a bit as well. Really the only barn find I actually used a fair bit. We actually used this one very early on, the Ferrari F12. This was at the very beginning of the series. Of course, there's our 488 and our LaFerraris, which also did very, very good. And then we got our Ford Falcon GT, which is, was this our starting vehicle? I think it was our starting vehicle. It was another one in A-Class I used quite a bit. And then we have the 05 Ford GT, which I actually did. I think I won this one in a barn find, but I wanted to use the 2017 Ford GT a little bit more. Ford XB Falcon, the Mad Max car, used that quite a bit as well. We got the F100 Flare Side, a body racing trophy truck. It's also a good one with a great freaking livery on it, too. I absolutely love that. Holden Tirana, that got quite a bit of use in the middle part of the Let's Play. Actually, towards the end of the vanilla game, if I remember correctly. But, man, we used that quite a bit. We got a few rip rods, a few bone shakers here. There is our Ford Mustang and our twin mill from the Hot Wheels. Obviously, there's the Trail Cat, the once infamous and then eventually famous Trail Cat, which also did me a lot of good in Blizzard Mountain. Koenigsegg Regera, our baby, the Centenario, the Aventador I refused to use, the Urus, which I actually used quite a bit of, same with the Murcielago and the Diablo, as well as the Countach, although I think I neglected the Diablo the most. Lamborghini LMO2, which I didn't get to use a lot. Lancia, another trusty car in the Blizzard Mountain escapades. And then, of course, as we head further down, we got the Maserati Pininfarina, which I used. This was probably the only other barn find I actually used a fair bit. There's our McLaren P1, which we bought right towards the end of the vanilla campaign. Another one of our trusty A classes, along with the SLK. These two I used quite a bit in that particular sphere. There's our Nissan GTR. This was our traveling car, for sure, for pretty much just focusing on exploration. The Zonda, probably our second fastest car in the entire game. Espana, oh my goodness. The Subaru, I think. The Subarus I used also a ton. That one in particular, the WRX, got a lot of use. And then there is the TVR Sigueris, which I actually didn't use all that much. The Ultima Evolution. I used both of these quite a bit. And then, of course, the Zenvo ST1, which got a lot of use in this series. Not so much the Lykan Hypersport. I didn't really end up using that all that much. So what awaits you guys in the finale? That is the question, right? What are you waiting on? Well, there's one last race, not actually too dissimilar from the one we did in the last episode, that I think was the best way of sending off this game. And it's one last tour around Australia. One final tour. And I figured that it was going to be the best option for calling this one a series. Best thing that we could have possibly used to just send this game off. And what better way to do that than with the Centenario, the car on the very front of the box. But you know what? I need the exact car. I need the exact color that we have on the front of the box of Forza Horizon 3. I want it to look exactly like the real deal. So let's I'll take a look in Forza Vista, and yeah, I believe that'll do. Although, do I need to put a spoiler on this thing? I may need to put a spoiler on this thing. No, evidently I do not. Evidently this is exactly how it looks on the front of the box. So the representative car in the last race to represent Forza Horizon 3. Guys, thank you all so very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Forza Horizon 3. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much, and I will see you all in the next one.